What is going on, everybody? You already know. If you don't know, my name is Nextstop SirchCity.
What's up, guys? You already know who it is. It's your girl Neda in the building, and we are back with another one, a special one.
Yes, welcome back, guys, to the Food We Watch podcast. And we have a special one for you guys today. Now, before we let you know who we have, I just want to give you a little bit of information about this person. This person was born and raised in the city of Memphis. He has celebrity clients. And just to let you guys know, he is a chef. He has celebrity clients such as Samuel L. Jackson, Phaedra Parks from the Real Housewives of Atlanta, Shirley Franklin, former Atlanta mayor, Lisa Nicole Cloud from Bravo's Married to Medicine. And he's worked with corporations such as Macy's, the Grammys, and so much more. Guys, I am honored,
So honored,
thrilled. We
so
are both
thrilled.
so honored and thrilled to introduce to
Yes.
you guys today celebrity chef Darryl Taylor, chef drama, guys, in the building.
How are you guys?
We are great
Good,
now.
good.
Oh, good, good,
Yes.
good. That's
So
Truly,
glad to
happy.
be here.
yes.
First and foremost, I just want to thank you for carving out time and your very busy schedule. I see you on TikTok. I,
Ah,
I see you on IG. So thank you
cooking in the
so much.
storm.
There you go. I see it. I watch it. I follow. So thank you so much for joining us today.
You are more than welcome. Pleasure, my pleasure to be here.
That sounds good to me. Well, let's get it started. Darryl, what we really want to know, because we watched the show Next Level Chef. We're going to get into that. But what we
Okay.
really want to know is who is Chef Darryl Taylor?
Well, was born and bred in Memphis, Tennessee, and moved here to Atlanta, Georgia, and came here to visit, and did not want to leave. So, young, coming here to just kind of party on the weekends. And I was like, whoa, I kind of like the vibe of Atlanta. And I just made Atlanta my home. And I've been here ever since, Started
Mhm.
out cooking with my mom, being chased out of the kitchen. Like, boy, get out of here. Go play ball. Go to the park. Do something. Just get out of the kitchen. And I'm like, really? I wanted to lick the pots and the pans. You know how
Yeah, there
kids
you go.
you know.
Yeah.
And so being chased out of the kitchen, who knew I would have a passion for cooking? You know, she would
Yeah.
probably be tickled to death even now, knowing that I've made a career out of cooking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I get so much joy, so much fun out of cooking. Uh, Doing things for so many amazing clients, as you named some of the few uh, clients that I've worked with, Phaedra Parks, Nene Leaks,
Yeah.
Monica, some of
Oh, wow.
everybody. I could go on and on. And Samuel Jackson. Uh, I can't even name them all. Even Hank and Billy Aaron.
Oh,
So
wow.
many. I can't even think of all of them. But and I'm just honored that they've allowed me to come into their homes or any venues that they've had events catered at. I'm just honored.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
to have them, amongst my clientele. You know,
Yeah. And it's always nice when you can take your passion and make a career out of it. That's
exactly.
always wonderful
It's
because it's not work. It's something
right.
that
It's
you
like having
enjoy.
children. Yeah, I
Right.
joke with people all the time, and I say, you know, I came out of the womb and said, "Where is the party?" Where's the party? You know, the party doesn't start until I get there.
I love it. I love it.
I'm known for, wonderful, amazing fabrics and exotic florals, uh,
Hmm.
things that wow you and your guest.
Yeah.
We want you to come in and say, "Whoa!" Things that are totally unexpected. Uh, we're just not. I'm a full service catering service, so
Hmm.
we build our image on coming to an event and just not boring old food sitting on a table. It's props, florals, fabrics, all these little small details that make an
It's
amazing event.
yeah. It's
You
an
know,
ambiance.
right?
Mhm.
There you go.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They don't
Yeah.
call
Real
me
quick,
Chef Drama for nothing. You know,
real quick, what's the name of your catering company?
it's Epicurean drama.
I
Epicurean
love
drama.
it.
You know,
I love it.
luxurious. You know, it's all about the presentation,
Yeah.
Mhm.
always over the top.
Love it.
Yeah,
Love
you
it.
know.
Love it. So watching the show, we heard your story about your kidney failure. Would you like to tell us a little bit more about your
Oh my God,
experience?
what a journey! You know,
Yeah.
I was diagnosed actually with high blood pressure
Okay.
Mm,
in my 20s. You know, and I
Oh,
took
wow.
it like, yeah, okay, I'll take the pills, but
Mhm.
I didn't take the pills. You know,
mm,
Okay.
being so young, you know, I mentioned partying and enjoying life, not
Mhm.
even taking a blood pressure. What is that? So
Mhm.
many young people go through the same thing. They're not diagnosed with high blood pressure. And it's like, oh, well, you know, you don't take the pill. I didn't take the pill, you know,
yeah.
and felt like I'm not having any issues. So I think I'll be okay.
Mhm.
Until one day, um, blood pressure was so high, I started urinating blood.
Wow.
Wow.
So I went to the doctor, and my blood pressure was extremely high. And so they gave me something intravenously to bring it down really fast because I was about to have a stroke, heart attack, who knows what,
Mhm.
Yeah.
and possibly saved my life then. But even then, I still didn't take the medication.
Mm,
You know, that's why they say high blood pressure is a silent killer. So eventually, my kidneys failed, totally shut down, and I had to start dialysis. And I did dialysis. This was at the tender age of 31. My kidneys totally shut down.
mm.
And I did dialysis for 30, no, for 17 years.
Okay.
17 years of dialysis.
Wow.
And was turned down for transplant 3 times, being that I was overweight. I was 280 something pounds. And during that time, I was just
Mm.
existing, not really living. If I woke up, oh well, just whatever, you know.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
and so finally, after doing the dialysis 17 years, I had a near death experience within that
Mm,
time frame, and that changed my life. And that date
Okay.
was December 3rd, 2012.
Wow. So
And that
it woke you up in a sense.
totally woke
Yeah.
me up,
Yeah.
you know. And the things I experienced throughout that whole ordeal, things I saw, things I witnessed, whole long story. But I'm so glad I went through all of that because life is a journey.
Yeah.
And whew, I just don't want people, when you're diagnosed with high blood pressure, take the medication.
Yeah.
Don't do as I did, being a young person trying to enjoy life, and then boom, kidney shut down. Had
yeah.
to endure a journey of being on dialysis for 17 years. Near death experience, came back, worked my way all the way up, got a call to do Next Level Chef. I didn't want to do it. I was like,
Oh.
when I was asked, do you want to do a reality show? I was like, no, don't
Yeah.
want to do that. And I was like,
Mm.
well, who is it with? And they were telling me it's with Gordon Ramsay. I was like, sign me up. You got to be joking. So, and I was saying, well, do you want me to give him your number? I said, of course, please do. And I got
Yeah.
the call within hours, I think, and got the ball rolling. And the
Wow.
rest was history. You know?
Nice.
Wow.
And
Well,
it's like,
it's
what a platform. Who gets an opportunity like that?
yeah.
Yeah, not
And
Once in a
many.
lifetime
out of
experience.
25,000 candidates, people that had actually applied, I was top 25 of the 25,000.
Whew,
So that's a
Woo.
big deal.
Woo.
that is.
A big deal.
Well, look, I'm glad through your experience you made it through and you made
Yes.
it to Next Level Chef because you brought the drama every week you were on the show. We loved it. So that leads me to my next question. What was that process like being on the show, or just getting to the show and being on the show? What was that like for you?
Um, Nerve-wracking. You know, you watch the show. I watched season 1 and I thought, oh, I could do that with my eyes closed.
Yeah.
But man, being in that kitchen,
It's different. It's
it's
different.
totally different. You have all these mentors, Gordon Ramsay, Naisha, Richard. They're all talking in your ear, and you're trying to focus, trying to grab your ingredients. That's hard.
Yeah.
And mind you, I was a 17-year dialysis patient after being
Mhm.
transplanted. At that time, I couldn't run that fast. I've lost a little
Oh,
weight since then, but that was very
Right.
difficult to grab your ingredients within minutes and trying to look at the ingredients and think, what can you pull together
Yeah. Yeah.
in various minutes, like 10 minutes, maybe less, maybe 20 minutes.
mm-hmm.
That's very challenging,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
And like you
I
said,
tell
especially, I'm sorry.
I tell Neda all the time, I couldn't be me. I don't think I I don't think I
It's
could
like
do that.
cooking in a pressure cooker, a total
Oh,
pressure
you are
cooker.
totally right.
Yeah.
Totally
Yeah.
right.
And I'm gonna just say this: the way they edit it, skills,
Oh
because
yeah, baby. It's something, you know. There were so many entities that we didn't even see. So many interviews, so much was said uh,
Mm-hmm.
that you really you can't even get that in one episode, you know.
yeah,
So
yeah,
they have to do all that editing, but tough. It's very
yeah,
tough.
yeah. Well, speaking of the judges, how are they?
They were all pretty good. Now Gordon Ramsay is he's just as he comes off. He is but I'll say this. It's all passion, you know.
Mm-hmm.
He's really a nice guy, but I
Mm-hmm.
think that's all his image, you know. I know people say crazy stuff about him. I kind of like old Gordon Ramsay because even though he says critical things, as a chef, I'm thinking the same thing. And
Mm-hmm.
even people viewing, they're thinking the same thing. They just don't voice it. But I think he's a great guy. And he smells good.
I
Everybody says
heard. Yes. Yes. Listen. Our last episode that we reviewed, I was like, I need to know, like, what do you smell like? What cologne do you wear? Like, I need to know because
I can't remember
everyone
his
says,
brand. I think it's starts with an S. Is it Steer? Something. I can't remember the name, but
okay.
it smells incredible.
yeah,
Yeah, all
we've
of us
seen, I think this is about the third or fourth person we've heard say
that talks
that.
about his
So
cologne.
yeah, exactly. So Gordon, if you're listening, you're watching, we need you on the
Yes.
show. So we can talk about how you smell. Because everybody loves it.
Right. Forget the
Yeah, he
food.
really
How do you
smells.
smell?
Everybody talks about his cologne. It smells good.
No. But I just to briefly touch on it again, you were on Next Level Chef. What was a day like for you on shoot day? What was that experience like? What did you guys normally go through?
We one show we would probably be on set maybe I would say 8 hours or more.
That's a
Mm,
Sometimes
whole
12
work day.
hours.
That's a whole work day.
Oh yeah, you know.
mm,
And for
mm.
me, being in the hospitality business, catering business, um, I'm not working every single day like that. You know, it's like a job. I'm like Jesus Christ. And early morning, wake up 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. 5 o'clock, you got to get ready
Mm.
to be at the studio like
Mhm.
7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, and you're gonna be there until 8 or 9, sometimes later. You
Ooh,
know,
Wow.
they're long days,
Wow.
but
Oh
it
man.
was so worth it. You know,
Yeah.
very fun,
Yeah.
very fun.
And you kind of touched on this about picking your ingredients and working under pressure. So how with you being under pressure, like how were you able to figure out what type of dish you wanted to execute, especially since you couldn't pre-plan it?
You really didn't know. Um, you have minutes to grab your ingredients, whether you get lamb or you just got to make the best of it. You know, you're going to get your protein. try and get some greens or some veggies or something or starch. Sometimes you forget something. Like for me, I forgot the bread, and that sent me into the elimination gig, to fight. Um, but try to make some bread, and all these entities, you try and come up with all these things and try to make a bread. I'm like, Lord, you don't have time to make a real bread, that
Yeah.
takes time
Yeah.
to make a bread. And I didn't want to make a biscuit,
Yeah.
those things will automatically get you thrown out. So trying to make a flatbread, lasagna, I'm like, whoa, it's like nerve wracking.
Look,
It's
we were nervous just watching you guys. So I can
yeah,
only imagine just being there.
crazy. And even me, even watching it week to week, I'm on the edge of my seat,
Hmm.
And that's how I felt even being in the kitchen. I'm like, oh my God, And there was one time I almost forgot to put my plate up there. And
Oh.
Richard
Yeah.
came over
Oh.
and said, Darryl, you got to grab your plate. I'm like,
Ooh.
I didn't get the plate. Wait a minute, And you want to say all these things. And
Yeah.
I was trying to focus and not talk a lot, like, him walking around. I was like, man, get out of the kitchen. I wanted to say, man, well, just hold up. Leave me alone. Let me focus.
Right.
That sounded
Right.
like your mama back in the day. He's like talking
Yeah.
There you go.
But I
Yep.
very well understood exactly how she felt when she would say, boy, get your can't use her words. You just cuss me out. I'm like, Lord. So I totally get that because I don't really like to be bothered when I'm in the kitchen cooking, but I
Yeah.
have to because I have a staff working around me. It's like we work together,
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And same with the show. So all the mentors are doing are trying to steer you in the right direction. But at that point, I'm like, hold up, let me just try
Let me
and think and
focus.
see where I'm going.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
But I possibly could have said, hey, Richard, help me with the bread. Give me some. But really, I
Yeah.
didn't think
Yeah.
they would be able to assist you,
Yeah.
Oh,
maybe
okay.
guide you. Hey, you got
Mm-hmm.
you got buttermilk, you got this, you got that. But it's the timing that you need
Yeah.
to actually produce the actual bread that you need,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I always wanted to research a bread that I could make real fast. I never
Hmm.
did because I never thought that I would forget a bread.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Yeah. It's like,
Hilarious.
whoa. Because there are some breads that you can create in
Yeah.
minutes, but hey,
Hey,
you know,
was meant to be, was meant to be. So
exactly. So
that's how that's
I'm simply grateful for this, the
yeah,
platform, the
there you
platform.
go.
And,
Yep.
being able to tell my story of my journey
Hmm.
of end-stage renal disease,
Yeah.
because I knew that there would be so many people looking at Next Level Chef Season 2 with Gordon Ramsay
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
that were battling cancer,
Mm.
renal disease,
Yeah.
HIV, whatever. My story is to say, stop trying to look behind the veil and keep fighting for your life. Because
Yeah.
one thing I kept saying, I'm not supposed to be here.
Yeah.
I'm not supposed to be here. I wasn't supposed to be a Next Level Chef. According to me, I wasn't supposed to be even living. But God had another plan. You know what I'm saying?
You're
And so
right.
I was just grateful to even be able to have granted the opportunity to even be on Next Level Chef, to meet Gordon Ramsay, Richard Blaze,
Yeah.
and Aisha Arrington.
And make those connections
Right.
because sometimes all you really need is the platform.
Right. One platform, one
Yep.
opportunity,
Yeah.
Yep.
and
And
just
just
using
real
it
quick,
as your ability.
speaking of platforms, you've created a foundation. Am I correct?
I did. I did. And this all came from me from the near-death experience, December 3rd, 2012. I was so bitter and angry about being on dialysis. I was like, why would you have me go through this dialysis crap? And I was told it's for other people. I'm like, for other people, what does that mean? And I finally got it, to help other people. So I started this foundation. Being on the inside of dialysis for 17 years, I saw a great need.
Yeah.
Great need. Most rental patients are on fixed income. And so I thought, What about toy drives? What about we'd start doing a Mother's Day brunch? I'll talk about that. Toy drive, I developed that because I knew during Christmas, patients are in great need of toys. They don't have the
Yeah.
income to go buy toys for their kids. So we do toy drives every year. We're able to service over hundreds of people every year. They come and we just bless them with toys, toys, toys for days. And that's such a blessing. It makes my day to see them rejoice and be so happy to receive all these toys. And then we started Mother's Day brunch. We haven't did it since COVID. This is our
Mhm.
fourth year doing it.
Oh,
Would have been
okay.
probably uh, maybe the seventh or eighth year. We missed 3 years with COVID.
So this will be the first one since COVID.
This is the fourth one. This is the first since COVID.
Right, first since COVID. Yes.
Right.
Okay.
And it had grown really big. So this year, it's going to be incredibly, really big. So it's going to be at Pagal at Underground Atlanta. And Trina Braxton is
Hmm.
hosting it along with myself. We have great entertainment. Michelle Hodges, Ms. Wall Street, is the host comedian that will be narrating the whole event. Wonderful talent on the list. Lots of amazing food. Tia Garrett will be on piano.
Oh
We
wow.
have Key Lime Experience Band will be performing. Billy uh, will be on acoustic guitar. You can follow me at Chef Darryl Taylor Chef Drama on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Darryl Taylor 7, and all those posts and flyers are out there. You can also go to Overflow In-Stage Renal Foundation, overflowrenal.org, and you'll see all the information about the Mother's Day brunch.
Got you. Yeah, we have that linked on the bottom
Oh,
scrolling.
perfect. Perfect. And it's going to be incredible. When I tell you the top,
Over
over
Oh,
the
the
I was.
top,
top.
red carpet,
You
I mean,
you're
the
chef
opportunity.
drama. You
There
got
you
to bring
go.
the drama.
Say no more. Okay?
But no, I'm glad we were able to touch on that because again, your life story, what you've been through, is a phenomenal one, and it deserves recognition. It deserves to be promoted, and the things you do outside of just being on TV. So
Yeah.
I'm glad we were able to touch on that.
And so my
Um,
thing is to keep fighting, no matter what you're going through.
Yeah.
there you go.
You don't know how your story is going to end.
Hmm.
What if I, after 17 years of being on dialysis, would have said, okay, that's it.
Yeah.
I'm done. I'm done. And I actually voiced those words during the time of my near death experience. I said to my partner, I can't fight anymore. I'm done.
Mm,
I can't. That's it. That's all the fight I had in me.
yeah.
And here God was saying, no, 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 not so fast. I got bigger things for you.
Hmm.
I got bigger things. And I'm like, whoa.
And now you have such a greater appreciation
Yes.
for life.
Not
Yeah.
not even knowing that there was a greater purpose until the near death experience. Because those are some of the things that I was shown.
Yeah.
There was a purpose. Purpose, purpose, purpose. And all he sees is the heart.
Hmm.
All he sees is the heart. All this other crap. He's gonna judge you by your heart.
Your heart. Yeah.
That's it. That's what I was
Wow.
told. So I created you in my image. It's your heart I see.
Exactly. Exactly, guys. If you don't learn anything today, this is not just an interview. This
Mm.
is life altering information.
Yes.
This is proof of what you need to do if you're in a tough situation, a dark situation. You have a testimony right here of
Yes.
what it looks like on the other side. So when you're
Yes.
going through it, just know there is another side. Just got to go
Just
keep
know
going.
this. I had to learn to walk again. I was on a walker. I was on a cane. Um, Phosphorus was so low until my mobility, I couldn't even stand very long.
Yeah.
Even though I owned the catering service, I would go to an event and I would have to just watch them set up and leave.
Mm.
I couldn't stand long enough because my mobility was awful. And here I am now, able to travel, do anything I want to do, and it's all by the grace of God that I'm able to
Yeah.
do that. All glory belongs to Him.
There we
Nothing that I
go.
have done, nothing that Darryl Taylor Chef Drama has done, by no means. It's all God.
Yeah.
All.
100%. You are
Mm.
correct. Now, I do have a question. It may cause a little drama. I'm not sure, depending
Okay,
on how
come
you
on, throw it
answer
at
it.
me.
Now, I do know, what was it this year? Last year they had a little bit less cooks than they did this year. I think they had 18 this year. Um, who was your favorite chef to
Oh,
be
stop
around?
it, stop it,
Who
stop
was
it.
your favorite?
Besides yourself.
Listen, we are all family. All those
Yeah,
chefs that you saw, there were 18 of us. Started out with 25. We get there, some had to go, had no idea. And so
Okay.
we're all family. We're all on a group chat. We talk all day long, all day
yeah,
long. And especially on Thursdays, Next Level Chef comes on Thursdays.
Mm-hmm.
Hulu, you can Google Fox Network, and 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, check your local listings. But we're all on group chat. And we
yeah,
talk every single day. We all travel. Some of the cast went to Puerto Rico
yeah,
last month, actually this month, April, earlier this month. And I didn't go because I was busy. But we're going to do little trips and stuff periodically. So we're all a family. We're all connected. So I can't
Nice.
say anyone. I think we're all family. So
yeah.
they're all my favorite.
There you go. That's the answer I was
Yes.
looking for. I like that. A lot of times you watch TV shows and you just see the fighting, the bickering, and going back and forth. But it's nice to see or hear, like, hey, it's not always like that. We're a
Oh yeah.
family. So that's good to hear.
Nice.
And one thing I didn't talk about was you did say I was from Memphis, Tennessee, right?
Yes,
So
Yes.
what
sir.
is Memphis known for?
Barbecue.
Barbecue it is, baby. I developed a ketogenic barbecue sauce.
Ooh.
Keto. So, I started doing keto after the transplant. This is a low carb and low sugar barbecue. 1 gram of sugar and like maybe 2 grams of carbs.
I likes that because I am on a healthy journey myself,
Yeah.
working out, trying to eat better, lose this COVID weight.
Oh,
So
there you go. Everybody's battling that.
yeah.
And so just know I was 289 pounds, lost
Mm.
some weight. After the transplant, I had to take prednisone. So I blew back up to 289.
Okay.
And so started doing keto, healthy keto. I didn't do all the meats and all that stuff. And I developed this barbecue sauce. Before I even went on the show, I had developed Kicking Country Keto Barbecue Sauce.
Okay.
You can get it at kickingcountryketo.com or follow me and it'll soon be in Kroger, Target, Walmart, and
Ooh.
who knows where else.
Ooh.
Very
Okay.
soon.
Okay. Y'all
So,
heard that, people? Target. You said Costco?
Not Costco,
Okay.
Kroger,
Kroger.
Target, Walmart, and
Okay.
Publix.
There you
And I think
go.
Aberston's
Okay.
too. So we're still working on that, hopefully within the next 30 to 60 days, maybe
Okay.
sooner. So if
Okay.
you follow me, you'll get the accurate information on all of that stuff. But you can go to the website now and get it, or it's soon to be on Amazon in the next few weeks.
Ooh.
But super excited. Being from Memphis, so I want to still be able to eat barbecue. So
Hmm.
develop the sauce so I could still enjoy it.
Yep.
And it's
Okay.
I like
Kicking
that.
Country, little spice to it, not
Ooh,
sugary sweet, but it's good.
Okay.
there we
It'll
go.
make you slap your mom. It'll make you slap your auntie, not your mom. Not your mom,
And
but your auntie.
And what we'll do in the video description, guys, if you're watching this, we're going to put all his information. Everything we talked about will be in the description below. So if you're watching this video also, you'll be able to find all his products, his foundation, and all his information to get to everything he's doing. All right.
So we would like to ask, what was your biggest takeaway from being on the show?
Oh God, I would say I learned a lot from all of the mentors.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I have to say I learned to be a little bit more patient because there were
Mhm.
some days that I wanted to curse a few people out.
Well, that happens when you under pressure and long days.
Oh my God. And there was an incident that one morning we had to get up like 5 to be downstairs to be on set like 7. And I wanted coffee. I didn't drink it in the hotel room because we're being rushed. I said, I'll get some downstairs. We get downstairs. The restaurant's not open. And I'm like, oh my God, I'll get some. We get to the studio. There's no coffee.
Where's the coffee?
But all the producers are drinking coffee. I'm like, okay, I said, I'll wait. I'll let them get the coffee together. So
Mhm.
I'm going on. And still no, I went to use the restroom. I came back. There's no coffee. I was like, okay, where is the I just went off. And I didn't mean to. I'm like, it's so early in the morning. I'm like,
Yeah.
I need some coffee. And all the cast members are just sitting around. And I'm like, and I just went off. And I felt so bad. And I think someone said, oh, he just went off about that coffee. And they called me OG because I was one of the oldest ones on the cast. And so I was like, man, I'm so sorry. They said, no, you only said what we were thinking. We all want coffee. I'm like, why didn't you guys speak up? But I wanted that coffee. And I don't drink coffee every morning, but being there,
You need a coffee.
I needed some coffee. And we're in a strange place, you know.
Yeah.
The show was filmed in a private location, I have to say, but crazy. I wanted some coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, I'm a night owl. I'm not a morning person. So
So
there
you
are
get it,
times where where is the coffee? Where I
yeah,
need the coffee.
right. You need that
You need that
boost,
little kick. There you go.
yeah,
No,
yeah.
we understand. But look, we don't want to keep you too long. We are just again, we are excited. We are happy. We appreciate you for being on our little podcast show that we just started off of a whim.
You will
Yes.
Um,
do very well. You guys
Thank
are
you.
great together.
Thank you.
thank
Thank
you. Thank
What
you.
a
you.
unit.
Before we go, we do want to know what's next for celebrity chef
Who
Darryl
knows?
Taylor.
Who knows? Only God knows what's next.
There you go.
What's next? I've created this brand, so we'll see what falls under this brand. There'll be spices. There's a cookbook. There's a story of my life. You know, that's going to be published real soon.
Mm-hmm.
Destined to die, chosen to live. Because I was so bitter and angry about being on dialysis and wanted to die. And God
Yeah.
said, no, 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 not so fast. You
Yeah.
might want to die, but I've chosen you to live.
There you go.
So here I am. From Next Level Chef, season 2, to God only knows where. And I'm
The
super excited about
possibilities
it.
are endless.
Yeah, there's no end. The
Possibilities
sky's the
are endless.
limit.
There you go.
No limit. Overflow. Overflow.
Yes.
Overflow in Stage Realm Foundation.
Nice.
So overflow of abundant blessings. And I wish those same blessings to you both.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
We
you. Thank
appreciate
you.
that.
Thank
We
you.
extend the
Thank
same to
you.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
So once again, thank you so much for being on our show. But before we let you go, again, tell the people how they can follow you.
They can follow me at Darryl Taylor Chef Drama on IG, at Facebook, also YouTube and Twitter, Darryl Taylor 7. And the name of my company is Epicurean Drama Events.com or on Facebook, Overflow In Stage Renal Foundation, Facebook.org is the website. And I tell people, if you just put drama in the keyboard, I will pop up.
I love it. I
Your
love
Yes,
it. I
face
yes,
love
is
yes.
it.
in the dictionary next to drama.
Hey.
There you go. Well, again, thank you guys out there for watching another great episode of the Food We Watch podcast. Thank you, Darryl, for being on the show.
Thank
Neda,
you.
if they want to find you, where can they find you at?
They can find me on Facebook and Instagram at Neda.foodphoto and search where can they find you.
Well, I got a couple places. You can find me on all platforms at SirchCity, and if I don't answer the phone there, I will always pick up the phone at Normals Be Chefing on all platforms. And before we go, we always got to let you know that life is like a box of chocolate. Sometimes that shit be melting. Y'all have a good day, guys.
Love it, love it, love it.